Hey ghouls, Tara Krueger, the sweetest psychopath you'll ever meet, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today we're covering the mini controversy palette from the Shane Dawson and Jeffree collection. I actually filmed a video yesterday, but I got interrupted in the middle of filming, so I actually just got rid of all that footage and decided to do a whole different look. I'll go ahead and add photos of the look I created yesterday, and then of course the one I'm creating today. Right off the back, I have to say, the mini controversy palette is actually not my favorite. In all honesty, these two shades right here and this shade don't really show up on my skin at all that well. That one's a good base, and these two are like at best a good highlight. My boyfriend's purse, which is a cute color, it actually does not show up on me too well either unless I wet it, and that's what I put in the middle here. Controversy and my apologies they're pretty cute colors. They're super pigmented. They're really nice purple. I kind of mixed them both to create the purple-ish shade in this look. And then I used of course, my apologies to deepen it up, which is really pretty. We have Canceled and Simulation, which are pretty just blue colors, and I kind of mixed them both too to create the look here. In all honesty, blue eyeshadows are not necessarily my favorite. So when it comes to this palette, the only colors I really do like would maybe be Canceled and Controversy. I really like the root beer color, but this is in the bigger Conspiracy palette. So for me, pretty much 4 out of the 9 colors don't really work for my skin tone, and I really only like about 3 colors in total in this palette. One I already have in the other one. So for me, the quality of this is great. Like, don't get me wrong, the quality of this is great. Everything worked well, everything looks pretty, everything looks stunning, but this wasn't something that I necessarily needed. Pretty happy with the Conspiracy palette on its own. This one has so many more colors that I can actually use on my face, and it's just so much more, and there's so much more I can do with this palette than I can with the little palette. And yeah, I get it's a mini palette. You're not supposed to be able to do as many looks, but I feel like with this palette, the look I created is pretty much the only thing I can do with the palette, because like I said, 4 of the 9 colors just don't really work out for my skin tone. But when it comes to the bigger palette, I can definitely do a ton with this palette. I've already created quite a few looks with this palette, and I really do like it. So if you're not like a big makeup collector and you already have some of these colors, then I honestly think you can definitely pass up on the mini controversy palette and just stick to the big Conspiracy palette, because you're gonna get so much more out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to swatch all these for you guys. I'm gonna do the top row first, which is Flat Earth, Cry on My Couch, and My Boyfriend's Purse. Now the shadows are super creamy and they feel really nice. I'm gonna put these right here. Forgive my nails, they're busted as fuck right now. So Flat Earth, Cry on My Couch, and My Boyfriend's Purse. I really hope these show up. So here's Conspiracy, Diet Root Beer, and My Apologies. I'll put these right here. See, these colors are really pretty. Watch the last 3, which is Exposed, Canceled, and The Simulation. There you go. See, like I said, they're not bad quality. They work pretty well. The colors are pretty if that's something more up your alley. For me, like I said, I don't like blue. The middle row is actually my favorite, but I have that in a ton of other things. Unless you're a big collector and wanted to support Jeffree and Shane, then go ahead and pick this up. If you're not a makeup collector and you already have these colors or are not a big fan of these colors, then this is definitely one you can pass on. But anyways, what are you guys' thoughts on the palette? What's your thought on the collection? If I'm gonna be completely 100% honest, like, I love Shane Dawson, I love Jeffree Star, but honestly, I am fucking sick to death of seeing this collection already. I mean, we had a fucking 5-hour commercial, and then I keep seeing like so many more videos posted for this thing. I'm kind of like, yay, it was fun. Now I'm kind of over it. Like, but honestly, there's really nothing else interesting coming out, like, in the makeup world anyways. Like, there's really nothing else that's caught my eye or I'm like, oh my god, I really need that. So I mean, yeah, it was fun, but now it's just like, it's hyped up too much and I'm kind of like, I'm sick of seeing it. And don't get me wrong, I love watching the drama channels because a bitch like me loves the cheese man, but I'm also fucking so over like, blah 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 diss Jeffree, blah 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 diss Shane. It's like Jeffree and Shane are putting out another end to the series. I'm like, I don't fucking care anymore. I don't. Like, everyone's mad because Shane totally clickbaited his 5-hour commercial with like drama in the video and then never came out with it. And honestly, like, I don't care either. Like, I don't give a fuck about James Charles. I don't give a fuck about Tati. So I'm like, I didn't care to see it. What I did want to see is whatever was happening at the house and Rylan has the bat. I believe someone was breaking in, if that's correctly from what I heard. So I'm more interested in seeing that. Like, ooh girl, what happened there? I want to know. But hopefully he adds that in there or something, or like touches base on that, because that was the only part of the drama that I was kind of like, what's happening? But yeah, honestly, when it's coming to Shane and Jeffree, like, I love them both, but girl, I am sick to death of hearing about this collection. I was honestly like, should I just skip doing this video and move on to like other things I have in mind to film? Because I don't think anyone cares anymore. There's 1,000,001 videos out there covering this. So I want to say thank you if you're actually here watching my video. I really fucking appreciate that. There's 1,000,001 hoes you could have chose from and you chose this cunt. And I want to say thank you. Oh my god, so the other day I was like leaving the gym and I could not stop laughing. So as I'm leaving the gym, I'm driving up the sidewalk, like through the parking lot of the gym, and there's like other like businesses and buildings connected to it, and there was this homeless woman, and it looked like she was eating like really old popcorn because she had one of those like circus bags, those long bags, and she was just eating out of it, but it honestly just looked like trash falling out of it. And she's on the sidewalk and she dropped a little piece of whatever it was she was eating, a pigeon, styrofoam, I don't know, could be whatever, and she like reached down to pick it up as I'm like driving by, and then she made me fucking laugh because she looks at my car and then she does this whole like silent like scream and hands up like like I'm gonna run her over. And then as I kind of like got a little closer to her, she just started laughing her ass off, and then she's like, ah, and then she like continued walking. It had me laughing in my car for a good like the whole ride home. I was like, what the fuck? It totally reminded me, if you guys have seen Austin Powers, the first one, where like they're driving away in the steamroller and the guy's like fucking 20 feet away and he's like, no, it totally reminded me of that, and I had a good laugh the whole way home. That was just so fucking random. Also, the other day, I was driving to my friend's house, and there's like this apartment complex that you pass by before you go into his neighborhood, and there was like this cracked out looking like homeless guy, like all randomly too, like just, it looked like he was creeping through all the trees by the apartment complex, and he grabbed what looked like a brick or something heavy, I don't know, but he ran up and threw it right through one of the windows and then took off running. I was kind of like, what the fuck, that's so random. I was just like, I was a little like, what the hell is that? So someone has some creepy dirty guy throwing bricks through their windows, and I kind of want to know their tea. Like, do you know this guy? Was it random? Like, girl, like I said, I love the cheese man. I want to know what happened. Girl, the mail just got here, and look what I got in the mail. This is a ponytail. It is blue braids, and if this looks a little familiar, if you're familiar with Monique Shane from Dragula Season 2, this is the wig that she's wearing in episode 1 during the extermination challenge when they're like putting all the needles through her and everything. And she sent me the wig, so I'm like, thank you, Monique Shane, if you happen to be watching this. So I got, this wig's been on TV. Oh my god, this wig's more famous than me. How sad is that? Speaking of encounters with like crazy homeless people, you can hear my dog sneezing behind there. Speaking of encounters with crazy homeless people, this reminds me of one time. It was like around the time I first started drag, and I was leaving the club one night, and this crazed like lady came out of nowhere, And then she started telling me how she was Snoop Dogg's cousin and all this and that she had a record in the works and that her album was gonna drop within the next 3 months or so. And then she started rapping for me, and I was actually like, okay, bitch, I'm living. I will buy your fucking album. And then she spanked my ass and told me I was sexy, so I gave her $10. Willow, bless you. My dog keeps sneezing, sorry. Anyways, if you want to hang out with me in between uploads and see all the other looks I create with this palette and the conspiracy palette, follow me on Instagram. That's Tara_Krueger. I'll leave it down in the link below as always. But until then, next time, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you'd be so fucking awesome and just share this video with everyone you can. Come on, girl, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. I've been doing this for about a year and I'm halfway there so yeah, I really love doing YouTube, and I really love putting videos together and doing all this shit for you guys. So I really appreciate all of you who do watch me. So if you can like tell a friend about me, tell your dad about me. Hey, what's up? I don't know, I just really want to help this channel grow, and if you're a YouTuber out there, I'm so down to collab with you guys. I have one of the works coming very soon, so look forward for that. But until the next time, I'll see you ghouls later.